James Watts, and we're here for the CakePHP core interviews, and we're with core member Juan Basso from Brazil. So Juan, how did you first get involved with open source?
Well, CakePHP was one of the first open source big projects, except PHP. And I started in college. I knew PHP, like doing websites and stuff, but I was looking something more professional, like something more structured, something you can use for companies and stuff. So this is why I started to look some frameworks or other languages as well. And then when I see all the cake magic and how it works and everything, so I liked the project. I started to do some websites and I was curious how it was working. So this is why I started to get more involved with Cake.
So your original contributions to CakePHP, I mean, you've been in the core now for some time.
About 3 years.
About 3 years. Your original contributions to the project and getting involved with the core, how was that as an experience for you? Because you went from a community member to becoming a core member. So
right.
how can you describe that progress so other people can pick up on that and how they can do the same?
Right. I started to look Cake and use Cake, and then I was missing how I do that and how I do something else. And I looked at documentation, and that point I was very bad in English. So I started to look the code. So looking the code, I saw this is probably a bug, or this could be optimized to something different. And then I started to open tickets for the CakePHP project, saying this is a bug or this, and then I started also to go in the community, the Brazilian community, to ask help and also help people. And then when people from the community, they have some bug, I try to help. And then if that is part of some bug in Cake, I also submit tickets for Cake and the patch to fix that, and then start getting more involved in it.
Right, and I mean the community for CakePHP in Brazil is huge. It's really big, and you're quite involved with the community. How can you encourage people from not only the Brazilian community but communities around the world? How can you encourage them to get involved with the project?
All the people in the community are PHP developers. So CakePHP is a PHP project.
Right.
So the same thing you do for your website, you do in CakePHP. So my point, I see if I help CakePHP, I'll be helping myself as well.
Right.
Because if the project is good and have features and have a lot of things, you save my time. And then, so this is why I start to get more involved with the project. So also helping myself.
And we're in pretty heavy active development now with CakePHP 3, which is the next major release. Where do you see the future of the project going? I mean, how do you, obviously the project's a major PHP framework, it's very mature, but obviously the future of it is, it sparks curiosity in a lot of people. So where do you see the future of CakePHP going?
I see a lot of PHP projects in general. They are getting more, the PHP language is getting better, so all the frameworks and other projects that's not frameworks also getting better and using all these features. So I guess CakePHP 3 will be also focused on that, getting more standards, so you can reuse more things, you can integrate better with different projects, and also way faster with new features and functionalities.
Right, and you're involved with development of pretty large websites. They get hit pretty massive with a lot of internet traffic. How do you see CakePHP as a viable framework for really heavy, intensive websites which have a lot of traffic? They need to scale really heavily.
Right.
How do you see? I mean, because at some point, if you're working in a company, you may need to convince someone that CakePHP is the right solution. What would you say are the features which makes CakePHP the right solution?
Right. When I started the company was using CakePHP before. But fortunately, it was a good like decision they take to use Cake, because now we switched to Cake 2 and then soon probably Cake 3, and every Cake version we get better and better and faster. So, and also it's easy to escalate for different servers, and we can get this traffic and have all the cache like libraries and stuff. So you get pretty smooth. When you do, the developers do the code, they do features, not they don't worry about like the infrastructure they need to do.
No.
Like, oh, we need to cache that, just call one line and that's it.
Okay, so this is Juan Basso, member of the core, and we're done.